Hi everyone, welcome back. So today I wanted to do a quick June setup. I'm probably going to fast forward through most of this because I've done these before, but it is the 2nd today and I'm already one day past the beginning of June, so I want to go ahead and get my monthly section set up. Now, I've been using a lot of rainbow washi, and so I thought I would try something different. So I think I'm going to go with this month and use this on the daily pages and around. So let's go ahead and get the month set up for June. And of course I'm noticing that I'm dipping my hand in the dots, so I've duplicated some of my dots on here. Of course I have, that's just how my luck usually goes. And this is when I am glad for whiteout. So we have a few stickers from the Cocoa Daisy kit that I usually use. And the fun part, finding the end, which today I actually seem to have been lucky and found it pretty quick. Alright, scissors worked okay. I wouldn't probably do that every single time, but it worked good enough for now. Is there anything else? I know I need to put the tab on there. There should be... I thought there might be something about first day of summer. It was maybe a little smaller, but I don't see it. Just this one, which is going to be too big for my boxes. Yeah, it's okay. We'll deal with that later. So I do like these to kind of match what I've done previously. And that actually kind of goes, and I like that one. So I think I will use it. Glad I didn't ink that in completely because I'm going to have to scooch this over. Oh good. I was getting a little concerned. I thought they'd switched up the stickers on me. And I have 4 in a row. I hate to start doing something slightly different. Okay, so there's June. Alright, so I will ink that in with a different pen a little bit. There we go. June is set up. This page anyway. I am filming in little snippets right now because I have a lot of stuff going on this weekend, and I actually need to get going because I am DJing this evening. One of my many fun things that I do is side projects. So I will be back at a later date and we will get the next page put in, which is the month overview page. I will see you in a little while. Okay, so I'm back and let's put together the June version of the project planning. Okay, so we have the basics of this laid out. I always like to do it in pencil because, as you saw, if I don't, then I end up needing to use whiteout. Alright, so in thinking about what this next month is going to look like as far as projects go, it's summer at work, and I'm sure you probably have heard me mention it before. I'm in property management, and summers for us are absolutely insane. Most people like to try and move during the summer because kids are out of school, students are out of school as far as college students go, and we're in a college town. So it can be pretty insane. So I try not to plan too much as far as projects go. Like if I get some stuff worked on, that would be great. But I'm not going to plan a whole lot of super intensive work because we are also one staff member down, and that's kind of by choice because thinking again about how difficult it is during the summer, trying to get someone trained during the summer is just not going to happen. And what we have, technically we can handle. So we're just gonna make do. I did end up adding an extra one of these, which I don't need, an extra box down at the bottom, so we'll leave that open. Alright, so there we go. So I know last week was payroll. That's this week. So this one will be payroll as well. It's also our National Apartment Association Conference, which is actually local for a change, which would be kind of nice. The following week is the Daughters of the King Triennial, so I will be out of town part of that week. Headed back to Austin, the most recent site of Go Wild, so I'm kind of looking forward to being back there. I have a lot of family friends that live back there, so looking forward to that, which means that right when I get back, it'll be time to do payroll again. I need to work on lease renewals here and down here. So let's move my quarter objectives. So I had previously reviewed day of hire onboarding. I've actually already done this, mostly in terms of the schedule. I do need to review manuals and things like that, but I think that's going to be a separate process. Let me see if I made it a separate process. So I'm going back here to my onboarding project, day of hire. Yep, manuals are here. So the new hire paperwork has been revised and everything, so that should be fine. Manuals I do need to work on. I actually did the schedule of like how things would be efficient. Actually, I don't think it was an actual schedule. I think it was just a checklist. But I do need to put together a schedule because, to be honest, it's really difficult to start new hire stuff like right at the time when the office opens, just because usually I'm trying to get everybody going and get things up and running. So what I found works better, if I can swing it at all, is to actually have somebody come in after lunch the day before we actually want them to be working and have them just complete all their paperwork, then come back the next morning and then be ready to kind of start into training. So anyway, that's where I am on that. And as far as weight loss and getting healthy and stuff like that, with all the traveling I've been doing, and anyway, it's been a little slower going, but that's because I took some time off from working on it heavy and hardcore. All right, so that is set up. I don't actually have any of my Tombow markers in here, so I'll go ahead and add some color to that a little bit later, but at least it's set up and I'm ready to go because today is June 3rd and I need to be up and running for tomorrow at work. So with that in mind, let me actually set up for tomorrow's daily page so I can kind of walk in and be good to go as far as writing stuff down. Thankfully I don't have a lot of appointments tomorrow, so that means I'll get some stuff done. And if you wonder how using scissors is working, okay. Not super great, but it works in a pinch. All I can say is a good thing these are not sharp because I probably would have cut myself by now. So kids, don't try this at home. But I don't have any of my normal gift cards or whatever in this room. There we go. All right, so I am set up for tomorrow. Going right tomorrow's date in. And it's a Monday. All right, so when I get to the office, I can sit down and figure out what I need to do. So we set this up, which I do still need to go in and write down, fill this in, sync it up, because I am filming kind of catch-all right now. I don't have my phone in here with me to be able to pull my calendar in, but I'll go ahead and write down what's going on. You've seen this page set up, so this is basically what's replacing the Momentum Planner now. I have my quarterly objectives, my monthly objectives, emergent projects as they're coming up, and then broken down by week, the big things I have going on that kind of affect what I have time to do, and also the projects that I am working on. Normally I'm breaking down larger projects into smaller ones, but in this case it's lease renewals and surviving summer. So yeah, that's all I need to do for that. So I just noticed I skipped a page. So since this will likely be Monday also, be the 11th, here's what I'm going to do. Just going to white out this part. So I can reuse this later. All right, this whiteout is not working very well. There we go. And let me put washi tape on the page that I actually need to put washi tape on. And the interesting thing is, because I am going to be out of town so much, that next week will probably, or those next 2 pages after this that I just put together will probably last me 2 weeks. Because I'll be out of town and not actually doing a lot of work during that time. All right, so on accident, we have the month, the projects, and 2-week setup. Ah, my husband cracks me up. My room faces to the back patio and he's cooking dinner right now outside on the grill, and he was, you might have been able to hear it. I don't know, it depends on how much I fast forward through stuff. So you might hear him in the background making noise, trying to get my attention, being funny. Anyway, hopefully this was helpful so you see how I set everything up. Hopefully it's not too disjointed as I was trying to get stuff filmed in between everything I had going on this weekend. So that is my work planner, and I will be doing a June setup for my other planners, and I have some changes that are happening right now. So I'm switching into some happy planner stuff. I'm not sure, I mean, I'm still gonna keep my everyday carry, but I'm not sure what that's gonna look like at this point in time. I haven't decided yet. So just as a heads up, what you may see next might be very different from what I've been doing. Just because, why not make changes? Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate you giving it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.